coming out again. Just been the 24th since we made our first announcement of introducing the city, the Midwest, and the national running community about the Carmel Marathon. As you recall, at that time, we announced that we're doing a marathon, a half marathon, and a national championship race. And we were excited because we were one of the final two finalists, and we said that we'd be back shortly and either have an answer yes or no if we're going to get the national event. So we're excited that everybody's back here again to make that announcement today. And so I'd like to welcome Doug Logan, USA Track and Field's Chief Executive Officer, to come up and share the news for us. So, Doug?
Great, thank you. And it's indeed a pleasure and a bit of an out-of-body experience for me to come up to Carmel to make this announcement. Some of you may be aware of the fact that I was a resident of this town back in 1973 for about 10 months. This 8-kilometer championship is a very interesting one because everybody is kind of familiar with it. That's a 5-mile run, less 2/10 of a mile. It's a comfortable run for some, an uncomfortable run for others. But it's a distance that is a very, very popular distance because it's a training distance in many, many ways, and making it a competition distance has become very attractive. This is a championship with which the last several years that we conducted it, I think the last time we conducted it was in the year 2007, it was conducted in Central Parkway in New York. And it was a part of what the wide variety of races that the New York Roadrunners, a very fine organization that runs the New York Marathon. So we're delighted to bring this race, which is from a standpoint of an idiom, it'll be a popular idiom to participate in. We think that you'll get some of the finest runners in this country to come. Having a championship in our own backyards to us is extraordinarily rewarding. We're right down the street here. Although, I was guided through highways and highway construction and everything else. As I recall, you just take Keystone straight down and you get there, right? I was guided up here in a roundabout way. We're delighted to make this announcement. We are looking for places, we're looking for certain criteria in places where we conduct our championship. First, we want to go where we are wanted. And certainly the officials here in town have indicated in a very enthusiastic way that you wanted the race. Secondly, we want to have confidence in those who are organizing our competitions that they'll put them on in a professional manner. And we have nothing but the highest regard for the organizers, for the committees that have been put together, for indeed everyone that we've been associated with. Delighted to be able to make this award. We look forward to many, many years of a collaborative partnership with the city of Carmel. I learned there was Carmel a long, long time ago, so you don't have to tell me about it. And so we're delighted to be here, and thank you very much for your affirmation of our sport. And again, we look forward to a mutual rewarding relationship for the years. Doc?
I want everybody to know that I only got the honor to do this because the mayor's on vacation. You don't often get to upstage him talking to the city. I want to thank Ron Carter too. I was approached by Todd and Aaron, I believe back in late October or November. Actually, a friend of mine, Marty, came to me first and asked if I would meet with them to discuss this. And we sat down and had a conversation, and I called Councilor Carter and said, hey, would you like to meet with us? We've got a pretty neat opportunity here. And after we all met and decided it was a great opportunity, we took it to the mayor and got his full support. And this is going to be just the idea that we're going to be on the same classification as somewhere that hosted this, like New York City. We're always looking for things with New Palladium. We're looking for things that put us on the national map. And this is going to be something that's going to put us on the national sports map. So we thank USA Track and Field for that. And I think we're glad to be partnering with them since they're located here in Indiana. It would be great to bring it back to the state. And for what this means for the city, I mean, just businesses. I mean, anytime you bring this many people to a community, it's going to be right near our new Palladium. It's going to be, you know, the new city center will be there, the Arts and Design District. It's just, what it's going to mean to those businesses is going to be a great influence, and we're really looking forward to it. I also want to thank Councilor Schneider for showing up in support today, and especially Aaron and Todd, all your hard work. It's really showing, and we appreciate it. We look for a long partnership with you.
Hello, as Todd mentioned, we've been talking with them for several months now about this event, and I am with the Hamilton County Sports Authority, which is a division of the Hamilton County Convention and Visitors Bureau. And our mission is to provide leadership and guidance to organizations who are looking to attract regional, national, and international competitions. We lend support for services. We try to attract business through bids, whatever means necessary to get the business here. I particularly deal in sports, so this event, when it came across our plate, it was very attractive to us, and the first thing Todd said is, we've already talked to the mayor. So the mayor's on board, so we want to get you guys on board. So we sat down and we talked about it. On average, the average sports traveler spends about $110 per day when they visit our community. So we look at this event as a great opportunity to boost the economy in Hamilton County. So we're really excited about it. Are really looking forward to working with the committee and doing whatever we can to make sure that this is an exciting event. Thanks.
The question, maybe if you're comparing what Carmel can do versus what New York City can do for the 8K race, is there an advantage in maybe a more compact, smaller setting for attracting people?
You know, we have a national footprint. It is important for us to take our competitions and take them to where the people are. You know, all you have to do is, on a sunny day like today, be out like I was. My usual jaunt is at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I probably said hi to 50 people in the area who were out running avocationally and running for health in the morning. It's important for us to take our races and take our competitions and take our sport and highlight our sport throughout the breadth of this country. So one isn't necessarily by virtue of size or ego, and I say this as a New Yorker, right? Size or ego or marketing ability or you know, press outlets in the particular. One isn't necessarily better than the other. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have other championships in Atlanta. We have championships on the West Coast. We have them all over the place. This is Middle America, you know, and we consider ourselves as a sport to be as American as Mom and apple pie and Chevrolet as they used to talk about it. I mean, you know, this is the heartland. It's an important place for us to take our sport. That's not to denigrate some of the other places where that has been, but it certainly does not put a location like this in second or third or fourth place. So, ran my one and only marathon in the Midwest back when I was 35 years old. It is a part of life for you know, if there are in the 20 and 30 millions of people that are race finishers every year, races long and short. You know, we are an integral part of the fabric of what this country is all about. We'd like to think that we eat a little better, we make some wiser choices, we feel better when we get up in the morning, and we're less cranky during the day as a consequence of what we do and the way we participate and the comfort levels that we achieve